Nepal, a small but magnificent country nestled between the giants of India and China, of culture, spirituality, and nature. The country is renowned for being home to the world's tallest peaks, including the iconic Mount Everest, which attracts adventurers, the rich traditions and religious harmony of the Nepalese people. For truckers, Nepal is a dream come true, offering trails like the Annapurna Circuit and Everest Base Camp that promise breathtaking views and unforgettable challenges. Wildlife enthusiasts can find joy in exploring the lush jungles of Chitwan National Park, where rhinos, tigers, and elephants roam freely. The capital city, Kathmandu, is a hub of history and culture, where ancient temples, stupas, and palaces stand as testaments to the country's glorious past. Nepal's cuisine, with dishes like dal bhat and momo dumplings, reflects the flavors of its diverse communities and regions. Visitors are often drawn to the simplicity of life in Nepal, where even the most remote villages exude a sense of peace and contentment. The spiritual aura of Nepal is palpable, especially in places like Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha, which attracts pilgrims from all over the world. Mountaineers and climbers regard Nepal as a paradise, with its challenging peaks and unspoiled terrains offering unmatched opportunities for adventure. Nepal's unique geography, with its range from lowland jungles to snow-capped peaks, makes it one of the most diverse countries in the world. Known for their resilience and humility, play a significant role in making every visitor's experience memorable. Whether exploring the colorful streets of Patan or meditating in a serene mountain monastery, Nepal provides moments of inspiration at every turn. It is a country that teaches visitors to appreciate the beauty of simplicity and the power of faith and perseverance. A journey to Nepal is not merely a vacation, but a transformative experience that touches the soul and inspires a deeper connection with nature and humanity. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to walk through a village nestled high in the Himalayas, surrounded by majestic, provide a spectacle that is both surreal and unforgettable? Staying in one of the local tea houses offers not only comfort, but also a chance to savor delicious Nepalese meals like dal bhat. The evenings here are magical, with the clear night sky revealing a blanket of stars twinkling above the mountains. Adventure seekers can also engage in hiking, birdwatching, and exploring the lush forests surrounding the village. Families will appreciate the calm and safe environment, making it an ideal destination for travelers of all ages. A visit to the Gandruk Museum provides insight into the rich Gurung culture and the region's fascinating history. The friendly people and tranquil atmosphere make it hard to leave this mountain paradise. You might find yourself stopping often just to take in the breathtaking panoramas that greet you at every turn. Imagine a place where serene lakes meet towering mountains, creating a paradise for both relaxation and adventure. Pokhara Valley, often called the Jewel of Nepal, adventure lovers can indulge in paragliding, ziplining, and ultralight flights, which offer a bird's-eye view of the surrounding landscapes. For trekking enthusiasts, Pokhara is the gateway to iconic routes like the Annapurna Circuit and Poon Hill Trek. The peaceful Rupa and Begnas lakes provide quieter alternatives for those seeking solitude away from the bustling tourist areas. In stunning harmony and rituals conducted at these places add a dynamic layer to their spiritual charm, drawing crowds eager to witness the ceremonies. Pilgrims visiting these sites often light butter lamps, offering prayers for prosperity, health, and enlightenment. The Janaki Temple in Janakpur, dedicated to goddess Sita, is another iconic Hindu temple with stops, riverbanks, or valleys, adding to their allure. The integration of natural elements, such as water and fire, into religious rituals reflects the harmonious relationship between spirituality and nature. Pilgrimages to these places are not only acts of tourists visiting these sites often marvel at the vibrant murals is palpable, making them ideal destinations for those seeking peace and enlightenment. In Nepal, Annapurna, and Kanchenjunga, inspiring awe and admiration. Trekking trails through these mountains, such as the Annapurna Circuit, take travelers on a journey through breathtaking terrains and diverse ecosystems. Showcase the harmonious coexistence of nature and human life. The lowland Terai region contrasts with the mountains, boasting dense jungles and wetlands teeming with wildlife. Nepal's rivers, fed by glacial melts, flow through dramatic gorges and valleys, creating stunning vistas that attract adventurers and nature lovers. Lakes such as Phua in Pokhara reflect the surrounding mountains, creating picturesque scenes that leave visitors mesmerized. The beauty of Nepal's landscape makes it a paradise for photographers, truckers, and those seeking inspiration from nature. The Sagarmatha National Park, home to Mount Everest, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that preserves the unique flora and fauna of the region. In the Annapurna region, rhododendron forests bloom in vibrant colors during spring, adding a magical touch to the trails. Nepal's landscape changes dramatically within short distances, allowing travelers to experience multiple climates and ecosystems in one journey. Provide challenging yet rewarding experiences for mountaineers and climbers. Villages nestled in the foothills offer stunning views of the mountains while providing glimpses into traditional Nepalese life. The Kali Gandaki Gorge, one of the deepest in the world, cuts through the mountains, creating dramatic and awe-inspiring landscapes. Nepal's wildlife sanctuaries and national parks protect rare species like the snow leopard and red panda, adding to the country's natural treasures. The Langtang region, often overlooked by tourists, offers serene trails and breathtaking views of glaciers and peaks. The Himalayan glaciers serve as a vital water source for millions of people, making them essential to both local and global ecosystems. Sunrise views from spots like Sarankat and Nagako reveal layers of mountains bathed in golden light, leaving unforgettable memories. The high-altitude deserts of Mustang create stark yet mesmerizing landscapes that feel otherworldly in their beauty. Rivers like Trishuli and Seti are popular for whitewater rafting, providing thrills amidst stunning natural surroundings. The combination of mountains, valleys, and forests gives Nepal a unique charm that appeals to adventurers and peace-seekers alike. Nepal's landscapes also inspire countless legends and myths, adding a mystical element to the natural beauty. The towering peaks of the Himalayas have long been revered as sacred by locals, further deepening their significance. Exploring the natural beauty of Nepal often leads travelers to hidden gems, such as isolated waterfalls and untouched meadows. The changing seasons bring dynamic transformations to the landscape, from snowy winters to lush monsoons and golden autumns. Nepal's unspoiled beauty offers a sense of tranquility and connection to nature that is increasingly rare in today's world. A journey through Nepal's diverse landscapes is not just a visual experience, but also a deeply spiritual one, leaving visitors There is nothing quite as awe-inspiring as gazing upon the Himalayas, where the peaks appear to touch the heavens and define the landscape of Nepal. This mountain range is home to some of the tallest and most famous peaks in the world, including Mount Everest, which stands as the ultimate challenge for climbers. Stretching across the northern part of Nepal, the Himalayas serve as a natural boundary while showcasing their grandeur and breathtaking beauty. Mountaineers and adventurers from all over the globe come to Nepal, drawn by the allure of peaks like Annapurna, Dhaulagiri, and Kanchenjunga. Travelers the chance to witness awe-inspiring glaciers, cascading waterfalls, and towering cliffs. Villages nestled in the mountain valleys provide a glimpse into the lives of people who have adapted to these harsh yet beautiful environments. The Annapurna Massif, with its series of peaks, attracts truckers to some of the most popular trails in the world, such as the Annapurna Circuit and Annapurna Base Camp. Haven for truckers, but also for spiritual seekers who find peace and inspiration in the mountain's majestic presence. The high-altitude regions are home to unique flora and fauna, including the elusive snow leopard and the Himalayan monal, Nepal's national bird. Glacial lakes like Gokyo and Tilicho, set against the backdrop of towering peaks, are hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Flow through the valleys and contribute to the rich biodiversity of the region. The peaks of the Himalayas are steeped in legend and mythology, with each mountain carrying its own spiritual significance. Local communities often share stories of gods and spirits believed to dwell within these mighty ranges, adding a mystical aura to their beauty. The Khumbu region, where Everest stands tall, offers a unique blend of adventure and culture, with monasteries and prayer flags dotting the trails. Despite their rugged appearance, the Himalayas are incredibly fragile ecosystems, vulnerable to climate change and human impact. Efforts are being made to preserve the pristine beauty of the mountains, ensuring they remain a source of inspiration for generations to come. The Himalayas are also a source of life, as their glaciers provide water to millions of people living downstream. For climbers, scaling peaks like Everest or Lhotse represents the ultimate test of endurance, skill, and mental strength. The base camps of these mountains are buzzing with energy, where adventurers gather to prepare for their journeys and share stories of past expeditions. Monasteries like Tengboki, located amidst the peaks, offer a spiritual respite and stunning views that captivate all who visit. The Himalayas have also inspired countless poets, artists, and writers who attempt to capture their grandeur in words and images. Helicopter tours over the Everest region provide a unique perspective for those who wish to experience the mountains without trekking. Every corner of the Himalayas offers a unique experience, whether it is a challenging climb, a serene hike, or simply gazing at their beauty. These mountains are not merely geographical features, but symbols of resilience, faith, and the eternal connection between humanity and nature. Visiting the Himalayas is a journey that transcends the physical, offering profound moments of reflection and a deep appreciation for the wonders of the natural world. A remarkable reflection of its unique topography, ranging from warm tropical plains to icy alpine peaks. The country's geography, with elevations rising dramatically from the lowland Terai to the towering Himalayas, creates distinct climate zones. The Terai region in the south experiences a tropical climate, with hot summers and mild winters that are ideal for agriculture and wildlife. Moving upward, the hill regions have a temperate climate, characterized by cool winters and pleasant summers that make them perfect for trekking. The high-altitude Himalayan regions, by contrast, have alpine climates, where temperatures can drop below freezing and snow covers the ground year-round. This diversity in climate allows Nepal to support a wide range of flora and fauna, from tropical jungles to alpine meadows. The monsoon season, which lasts from June to September, brings heavy rains to most parts of the country, rejuvenating rivers and farmlands. During the monsoon, the Terai becomes lush and green, while the hills and mountains experience occasional landslides due to the intense rainfall. Autumn from September to November is considered the best time to visit Nepal, with clear skies, cool temperatures, and stunning views of the mountains. Winter in Nepal, from December to February, brings snow to the high-altitude areas and crisp mornings to the hill regions. Spring, from March to May, is another beautiful season, marked by blooming rhododendrons that add vibrant colors to the hills and mountains. The pre-monsoon period can be warm and humid, especially in the lower regions, but it also offers fewer crowds for those seeking solitude. Climbers and truckers often choose autumn and spring for their expeditions, as the weather conditions are stable and favorable for outdoor activities. In the Himalayan regions, temperatures can vary dramatically between day and night, with warm sunny days followed by freezing nights. The Terai region can reach scorching temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer, influenced by the monsoon winds, which bring both blessings for agriculture and challenges for transportation. Travelers to Nepal should prepare for varying climates, especially if their journey spans different altitude zones. High-altitude truckers need to be cautious of extreme cold and the risk of altitude sickness in the alpine regions. The rain shadow areas of Nepal, such as Mustang and Manang, remain dry even during the monsoon, making them ideal for summer treks. The diverse climate also affects local festivals, with many celebrations tied to seasonal changes and agricultural cycles. Life in Nepal's national parks adapts to these climates, with species like tigers thriving in the tropical Terai and snow leopards in the alpine zones. The rivers of Nepal, fed by monsoon rains and melting glaciers, are essential for irrigation and hydroelectric power generation. The combination of tropical heat and alpine cold within such a small geographical area is one of Nepal's most fascinating features. Visitors often marvel at the ability to experience multiple seasons within a single day when traveling across Nepal. This climatic diversity not only attracts adventurers, but also makes Nepal a living laboratory for researchers studying ecosystems and weather patterns. Understanding Nepal's climate is crucial for planning activities, whether it is trekking in the mountains or exploring the jungles. The interplay of geography and weather creates landscapes of unparalleled beauty, from misty hills to snow-capped peaks. Nepal's climate is as dynamic as its culture and geography, offering something unique and memorable for every visitor throughout the year. The rivers and valleys of Nepal are the lifeblood of its ecosystems, carving pathways through majestic landscapes and supporting vibrant biodiversity. Nepal's rivers originate primarily from the Himalayan glaciers, carrying pristine waters that flow through the mountains and into the fertile plains. The valleys, such as the Kathmandu and Pokhara valleys, are not only hubs of human activity, but also cradles of agricultural prosperity. Rivers like the Kosi, Gandaki, and Karnali are among the largest in Nepal and play a vital role in sustaining life across the country. These rivers are deeply embedded in Nepalese culture and spirituality, often considered sacred and worshipped during festivals and rituals. The narrow valleys carved by rivers, such as the Kali Gandaki Gorge, offer dramatic landscapes that attract adventurers and nature lovers alike. Nepal's river systems support diverse ecosystems, ranging from alpine streams with trout to tropical wetlands rich in birdlife. The Terai Plains, nourished by these rivers, are home to national parks like Chitwan and Bardia, which are teeming with wildlife, growing rice, maize, and other crops. Rivers in Nepal also power hydroelectric plants, contributing significantly to the country's energy needs and its goal of sustainable development. The Trishuli and Seti rivers are not only important for irrigation, but also serve as popular spots for whitewater rafting and adventure tourism. Valleys surrounded by towering peaks often create microclimates that support unique flora and fauna adapted to these environments, ensuring that they remain viable for future generations. Rivers like the Bagmati hold religious significance, with rituals and ceremonies often performed along their banks. The interplay between the rivers and valleys shapes the overall geography of Nepal, creating breathtaking landscapes. Fish species like Mossia thrive in the rivers, providing a source of livelihood for local fishermen and sustaining the food chain. Many trekking routes follow the course of rivers, leading travelers through lush valleys and offering stunning views of waterfalls and rapids. Biodiversity in the valleys is immense, with forests, grasslands, and wetlands supporting a range of plant and animal species. Nepal's history is deeply rooted in the legacy of its ancient kingdoms, whose grandeur and influence still echo through the country's cultural landscape. The Kathmandu Valley, once the heart of powerful kingdoms, is home to stunning architectural marvels and centuries-old traditions. The Likavi dynasty, which ruled Nepal from the 4th to 9th centuries, laid the foundation for its rich cultural and religious heritage. During their reign, the Likavi kings fostered the development of art, architecture, and trade, making Nepal a hub of cultural exchange. The Malla dynasty, which followed, is particularly celebrated for its contributions to Nepalese architecture and the construction of iconic temples. The three city-states of the Malla period, Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, and Patam, were rivals that competed in building the most magnificent structures. Bhaktapur, known as the city of devotees, is famous for its intricate woodwork, stone carvings, and traditional pottery. Patam, or Lalitpur, is renowned for its Durbar Square, a UNESCO World Heritage Site filled with temples, courtyards, and statues. Kathmandu Durbar Square, once the royal palace of the Shah kings, remains a focal point of Nepalese history and culture. The influence of these ancient kingdoms extended beyond architecture, shaping festivals, rituals, and art forms that continue to thrive today. Religious tolerance was a hallmark of these eras, with Hindu and Buddhist communities coexisting and contributing to Nepal's spiritual richness was a hallmark of these eras, with Hindu and Buddhist communities coexisting and contributing to Nepal's spiritual richness.
The Dharahara Tower, which adds a touch of sophisticated variety to the city's skyline. Standing at 72 meters tall, the current Dharahara Tower visitors see today is actually a replica of the original. The original was built in 1823 and became a popular tourist attraction from 2005 to 2015, until the 2015 Nepal earthquake caused it to collapse and resulted in the demise of over 9,000 people. Its reconstruction started again in 2016 and was officially inaugurated as the new official Dharahara Tower of Nepal. Inside, it has a spiral staircase consisting of 213 steps and offers a panoramic view of Kathmandu on the 8th floor's circular balcony. The Kathmandu Valley has been established to be a treasure trove of ancient temples, palaces, and monuments. Outside the popular temples, the narrow lanes of the metropolis of Patan are great for a mini-adventure for beginner explorers, while the Krishna Mandir Temple emits such a spiritual ambiance that is bound to attract even the most disinterested person passing by to stop. In the municipality of Janakpur, there is also the ancient temple of Janaki Mandir Temple. Unlike many other more popular temples, Janaki Mandir Temple offers something unique, as it is built in a Neo-Rajput style instead of the usual Nuwari style. In fact, it stands out charmingly, as one would usually see such a temple in Western India instead of Nepal. Going back to Kathmandu, near the heart of the city lies Rani Pokhari, a historical, square-shaped man-made pond. It is known as a significant landmark of Nepal, as it was first built during the Malla dynasty, a historical dynasty of Nepal renowned for its own version of the Renaissance of the arts. Many of the other listed heritage buildings and religious worship sites were also built during this era. It was revolutionary during its time, for being both an efficient and aesthetically pleasing man-made nature structure, with its source of water coming from an underground channel, as well as 7 wells built within the pond. Further in the rural areas, Tucked away in western Nepal is a hidden, pristine lake that entices those who seek solitude while basking in natural beauty. Rara Lake.